All right, so yeah, I'll do a recap here of what we did in bonds. So I was just telling you guys about the prop program. This is why it'll be important for you guys to be able to trade more contracts, especially the way we like to trade different parts of the curve against each other. So I'm going to show you how we came in short fives, covered a little bit what we did in tens and bonds, and we're going to start trading these pairs trades or these relative value trades. Also, where you're looking at like ultras versus 30s, or you could trade tens versus fives or tens versus bonds. I'm gonna show you that too, and then I'll come back and do another video. I'll do crypto because I think we're coming up on a turning point here. I was just looking at some of the cycles. But yeah, what we did today, pretty good day, short oil and really trading around 30s and ultra. So let me minimize this. I'll get faster with this thing. So 30s, what do we do, about 500 bucks? So I came in though with a position in bonds that was actually, I think, down. So you have my core position down out of the money like 4 grand. That's because I have some puts that we were long off of the lows and been adding and reducing to that. So that was coming in core that was actually ended up being down. I worked that into a positive on the day. And then well, this is the front end core trade that we have in euro dollars. We covered the Russell really well, but this is the two that I really wanted to focus on was ultras, which again, they came in out of the money on that, probably down like 1,500 or something. I worked that all the way, $3,500 swing. And then here's your oil stuff. So let's just get into the charts. So here, this is the 5-year. So you can see I sold, this is directionally not a directional sale, all right? I sold 5 lots on the low. That was to hedge my tens and my bonds. All right, so I wanted something overnight. So they come in, that's in your face, right? But I sold a couple more here, covered. But this was really where this is where we got involved here. So covered here, right at the bands, came in, had a nice flush in fives. All right, covered a piece, and then I put a piece back out. Now, if I wasn't doing anything in the long end, like short ultras, for those of you that don't know, ultras is more duration even than 30-year bonds. All right, so it moves a lot, but so I didn't feel like I needed to resell fives, all right, because we were getting pretty involved in ultras. You can see at this point, like I was selling up here at 1802. I sold 3 or 4 contracts I was short some point on this rally back up. All right, so this is just kind of what it looks like. We're kind of just pairing the two back and forth and playing the two off each other. So I was getting long more tens, sold 8, 9 right into this push, came back, bought some back 5, 5 plus, and then took profit again into what is this, 8, 10 plus 11. And then I went home, just going home long tens also on the core side. So I want to keep some tens for a bigger move. If we step out on the 4-hour, you can see like we want to get a move back. I think there's points in here. We could rally back. All right, and then 30s. 30s, I was playing on the long side. So the only thing I was shorting were fives and then ultras. Yeah, 1-minute chart. Okay. So I started off nibbling there. Ended up, you'll see here, covering really well down here. So I just left it alone on 30s because I was already long 10s, so I didn't add any more risk because I already had it. I think I already had like 2 on. But then as we rally back up here, boom, sold 12s, came back in at 05, bought 05s. Then what did we sell? Oh, these were pairs trades, I think at 12 and 17. Meaning what I was doing there is well, I'll show you guys right now. So the spread was widening out. You can chart ultras versus bonds. You can chart a lot of things versus each other. But this is kind of the range that we were playing today is like, let me put on the Bollinger Bands. If I put on the Bollinger Bands, it gives a little bit different kind of a range feel. So the key is to kind of play the wides or the contrarian parts. So you want to get involved down here, that would have been good. If you were a seller up here, that was good. We actually tried to sell up here at this level, and we had an issue with the screens, and I missed it. But anyway, we bought we put one of these on up here like 2707, and then we were trying to cover at 27, which I did get later in the day. But what this tells you is that when you're high within the range, if you have ultras in the front part of your pairs trade on the chart, you would be selling, you'd be selling ultras, and then you'd be buying 30s. Down here, it's the opposite. You'd be buying the ultras and selling 30s. And what you're doing is you're playing the spread. So the difference between this price of 30s and the ultra contract price, basically 27 ticks. Sorry. Just see where it is right now. So you're at, yeah, 86.30. And 59.20. What is that? 23. So you're basically we're trying to pull a point out on that. And I'll have a better view of this when we actually execute on this in live time together. Oh man, that moves on. I'll have a better example maybe when we one-off one. I'm not trading around both of them. But there's pretty good spread there. I mean, there's half a point, full point. All right, so back just to the outright. Go to the 1 minute. Get rid of the Bollinger Band. It's a little bit easier to see. I'll get rid of my gum. Hopefully you guys weren't hearing me chomping on that. All right, so let's go to 1 minute. And I just like trading ultras because they move around a lot more. So when I'm buying 30s here, so we're short, covered. Came back up here, I sold 04s, right? Covered 14s, pretty near the low. Rallied back up, and then I started fading one here, 27, 04 again, 17, cover. I think this is where we got into our pairs trade. So that just executed right off the bat. I don't think I meant to sell two right there. And then short another one, cover. I covered, that was short 3 or 4 here. So I covered two there. Recovered another one, reshorted here at 30, covered 25. So a lot of in and out today. It was a pretty fun day. It's nice when you have a lot of back and forth. But that's kind of the idea, guys, is just that's one of the ways you kind of day trade and pairs trade throughout the day. And then we did the same thing here on, I have a core position on Brent, which I don't know. I'm not so convinced we're going to continue to move higher, but if we're going to roll into this phase where oil wants to go higher, we have pretty clear uptrend on the intermediate term. So that's kind of what I'm trying to go with to see if that continues. I thought we'd get some more follow through to above 70, and it just hasn't played out. So I came in long. So I bought, added, sold one out. Came in long. That was against me. Added another piece late in the day. I added here on the lows. Came out of a piece. So kind of day traded around that a little bit. Then took WTI on the short side a couple times. It turned out it was a couple grand worth of that today. So this is what I mean when you guys on the prop program, just trading one lot on full contracts. I mean, you can get some pretty good movement. So sometimes it's a little bit easier to trade more lots on the mini over a wider range of the chart, wider time frame. But if you got like, if I'm long here on pretty good size, I don't have a problem shorting the full contracts on oil at all. So short, cover, short, cover, kind of split that one. And then I covered 79, 78.79 down here. I probably missed selling another lot in front of pie there. Could have sold another lot that could have got back. That's the game plan. So I'm long 2, short 1 overnight, and I'm kind of watching this 58 area. I'm kind of watching this spot on 30s. I'm sorry, on the 30-minute, this pie area. I'd be shocked if we fill this whole gap, but that's a risk. So, and I really don't want the market much below 59. And I can't trade the options on Brent through the broker, so I did buy 58 strike puts to hedge this long a little bit on Brent. So I'm net long, but I'm short here, and I have a couple puts at 58. That's kind of where I'm drawing the line in the sand. I'll probably cover. I'll cover this tonight if we trade into 58, and then just see if we can bounce, try to come out of a piece and go down to just one contract on Brent with a 58 strike WTI put. Probably is how I'd like to go into the Fed, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, also I have so part of this new prop program is going to be, I'm rolling out a new website. It's a little bit simpler. I think it kind of summarizes more of what we're doing and what we're about, and some of the longer term stuff that I want to do. And it's Jenkins CM, Jenkins Capital Management.com, JenkinsCM.com. So it'll be simple membership based analysis for retail or independent traders. All right, that's kind of the same stuff we've always done under JRM. There's educational stuff, our courses, real-time alerts. This Cycle Edge membership is we're uploading videos. You have the live room. The live room is only an hour for this Cycle Edge. It's only $100 a month or $300 or a quarter. So it's not like the prop program or the institutional, where if I'm on at 4 a.m, you guys have the optionality to be live with me in there. It's just, but it's still every day. So I used to have a live room that was only a couple times a week for my coaching crew. But now I have a live room that I do every day, but I just can't do it all morning for that price. But you're getting all the real-time alerts, guys, all the real-time alerts, analysis in the members area. Before it was $100 just for real-time alerts. So it's all one price now, just one membership for the retail. All right. And then I'm gonna roll out this crypto room. It's not gonna have a live room. At least I won't be doing one. If I get a couple other people to help out, maybe. But the key is the real-time alerts, and we cover in that market more. And then this is my institutional stuff. So those are institutional rates. What else? Oh, and then so capital management. This is where the managed account. So I want to kind of roll out the prop program first, and then get into managed accounts. So that's going to require me to get it set up another license. But for the meantime, I don't want to really talk about managed accounts too much. I'll probably have 5 slots left. That the way a managed account works is you put your money basically with me, my firm. I trade it, but all the trading decisions happen in my account, but they're put into your managed account. It's a brokerage account in your name. You can add money, withdraw money, but it's just tied into our fund and our trading when we set that up. It's called managed accounts. And I thought that was better than doing like the Forex. That's okay, but I didn't really need to add in the futures to be able to increase the performance. When if you're just trading spot Forex market, you kind of have your hands tied if you want to do something in the bond market or other ways to express dollar view. So that's something I want to do for a while. That's probably, again, I'm not going to talk too much about that. I probably only have 5 spots left under what they call friends and family before I have to set up a couple more licenses and then probably decide on which broker to set that up through. So if you do have some money that you would want to put with me to do that, I've got several accounts now that we trade. But those are bigger dollars, guys. There's only 5 lots. It's 5 spots. I'm not opening that up to like $5,000 accounts. Probably 25, 50, 100. So anyway, but the prop account, that's what I was going to explain on the webinar Thursday. If you click up here, I had a hard time linking that up today. I asked my web guy to help me, so that may or may not work. But just know 3:30 on Thursday, I'm going to talk about this prop trading program. I think it's going to be good because it's going to give you access to capital. It's going to give you the rule-based stuff to help you with your max loss per trade per day per week, where a lot of traders get themselves in trouble. But then also you track your performance. You hit your targets, you get more capital. First 5,000 you get to keep. These numbers might not be exact because it depends on the program you do and what the deal is with the firm. But the idea is you keep most of the profit up front, and then you keep 80%, which is a good prop program. But again, that's just going to let you guys trade alongside me. You get my time, my guidance in a coaching format. Like if you haven't done the coaching, guys, you should do the prop program because it's going to be like $5,000. You're going to get all the $3,500 worth of coaching, which used to be just 10 sessions. And you're going to get the model, and you're going to get the Forex course, all the trading programs. But this coaching is going to be weekly, but then also daily, because you're going to be trading alongside me and be coaching in and out there. When the market's slow in the mornings, we can do more stuff like a little bit of coaching. Yeah, so I'm excited about it. I think that's what you guys need. You need more contracts, and you need the opportunity to have some more buying power. And that's it. So I don't know how long that video is. I'll see some of you guys in the morning. I would just encourage you. You can sign up, guys, if you want to do the Cycle Edge and then be in the live room, get the real-time alerts. I'm running that through Symphony. The old River room is kind of going to fade out. I won't be doing a free room per se anymore. Just a free chat room. I don't know how much that serves people. But this is where we're putting in the real-time alerts. You can get that on an app on your phone, and then we pop in here in the live rooms at 9:30 to be open. And again, that's daily, and then you guys can kind of see you uploading that to a members area, analysis and updates and stuff. So pretty good deal. $2.99 a quarter. I look at some of these other macro insiders, for example. I mean, I love listening to these guys, the way they think and they talk and their ideas about the market, but they're really not in there signaling trades on a consistent basis. Like we did 48 trades today across oil, bonds, 30s and ultras and 5s. We covered the low and the Russell. So there's guys paying $4,000 a year just to get on their weekly videos for trade ideas like, steepeners. So I wanted to come in and kind of give more value, more timing, more trades for literally a quarter of the price. 1,200 bucks for the year. Pay on a quarterly basis. If we're not making money, then move on. But you could go pay $4,000 for a type of global macro professional high level trading service, or cycle edge product. I mean, you got real time alerts, you get a live room. It's a lot to offer than just video and like a weekly analysis report. So, all right, guys, have a great evening.